Thank you. Thank you for your invitation. I will do something with. My name is Peter, of course, and I will do something for you. I would like you to create orchestra together with me, and somehow I want combine this experience with the topic of your conference with the dreams. I will be improvise. I didn't prepare any lecture, so forgive me. You are a student, so you know that if you not prepare, not so good. But yes, but I will try from my heart, of course. So the first thing in music is articulation. Is the way of produce the sound from the instrument. But I like this way of thinking is a way of awakening sound from the instrument. Because, so this instrument, percussion instruments are very, very simple. We haven't spent 2 hours, to produce the sound from the trumpet, for example. So this is very simple. So this instrument which you have, just keep it on the button and just play. It's very, very simple. Hit your hand. Of course, we can hit our head, and then in this way, these instruments have a very pure sound. So we will keep our head. The second thing in music, very important thing, we can play very loud or we can play very silent. It's very understanding, it's very, very interesting that we can play silent sometimes. So, now it will be a short game. I will reach my tube up, so you will play very, very loud, but when I will go down, you will play silently, okay? So, let's try. So this is very easy to produce the sound from the instrument. Now I improvise now. I think that in my life, the clue word is personality or personalism. It's something about what friend before me talking about. Because the personalism is the very ancient word. In Greek word, it means the mask in theater. But if you take this word in Latin language, or ancient Latin language, the word personality comes from word person, and in Latin it means to sound, or to resound. The person is to resound. So somehow we resound. So we have some vibes, some vibration. So in music we say that every instrument has very unique vibration, very unique sound, and every musician has his own sound. So this is exactly the same in our life, that I believe that if you find your dreams and you follow the dreams, your true sound will happen. It will happen? Yes, it will happen. My English is not so.
Come true.
Yes, come true. Yes, come true. Very simple. So this is very interesting thing. That the word's personality comes exactly from the music somehow. So this is the first thing. The second thing in music, to create the orchestra, we have to, or we must, but we have to sense the rhythm. The rhythm is the bass. The rhythm is the first in the music. The second thing is the melody and harmony and something like that. So to feel the rhythm, it's a very special musical game which call and response. It's very old tradition from soul music, especially blues music, the call and response chorus or something like that. So I will now give you a short rhythm pattern, and just please respond me. Just repeat the pattern from me. So we will create, or we will discover the rhythm together, okay? So first, the rhythmic pattern for you will be like this. Now, a little longer, okay? The rhythm is the heart in orchestra. You know, the rhythm glue everything together. And the very important thing is in English, when in English language, I think, I hope I'm right. But the word sense of rhythm has two meanings. One is, of course, the sense of rhythm, and this is the feast for our senses. My heart sense, but my word cannot explain. Some can say like this. But the second meaning is the meaning. So it is a very, very interesting thing, very important thing to know what the rhythm means really in orchestra. And the rhythm in orchestra is something which is very, very steady and should be very, very steady. Because if we will keep the rhythm, steady rhythm, the orchestra will build on us. So it's some kind, we are not for ourselves, but we are for the other musicians with the rhythm. So we, our ego is on the last position. The first position is music, the second position is relations, is between the musicians, and the last is right. So now I will give you very, very steady rhythm because we must keep the rhythm, and I will try to disturb you. But your task is keep this rhythm. I will give you the samba pattern. It's very, very fun. So when we are able to keep the rhythm, we are ready to create the orchestra. So now I will give the rhythm for the. No, I'm sorry. Now I want to introduce the main musicians in our orchestra. the main voices, I can say, I try hide somehow, and I will raise this BoomWhacker to the app, and just please the theme of reds just play at the time when I show the red, and the theme of yellows and greens and pink, and we will hear a few different sounds in our orchestra, okay? Okay. I lose some time. I'm not professional. Now we create orchestra. Okay, we meet our main musicians, main voices of orchestra, and now I will give a very simple pattern for each of you, for each group of you, or the red, the yellow, the green, and the pink. And remember, keep the steady rhythm, and your rhythm is for your neighbors, not for your own. You're for your neighbors. We somehow, when you are trying to listen the different voices, you discover that everybody helped together to create the orchestra. This is, you know, some kind of yes. Cooperation. It's very modern. Yes, cooperation, of course, cooperation, team building, good communication, true competence of the 21st century. Of course, creativity. And the dreams, of course, dreams come true. So, the red one, very simple pattern, but you know, the red symbolizes here the bass tones, I'm sorry. So the bass glue orchestra together. When we use the surdo drums, the surdo is, you know, the glue for the orchestra. So the bass will play the pattern 1, 2, 3, and the rest. Please continue this rhythm. Don't travel anywhere, okay? Stay in Poland. Okay? So we have another country. Yes. We have 3 minutes. You want a rest or you some one more? Now, because I have light, because my ego appeared here, you know, the whistle, the drum, but now my ego disappeared, and I will ask you 4 volunteers to the stage. But this is very important, one volunteer with red, one with yellow, one with pink, and one with green. And the volunteers will be conductors for their teams, okay? So just please, I will give a very, very simple beat on my drum, or maybe somebody want to play the drum. Does anybody want to play the drum? Very, oh, yes, on one. Maybe some, someone, yes, of course, yes, yes, the lady, yes. Your name? Sarah is very, Sarah. Yes, very nice. Okay. The red. Maybe a little simple pattern.
Yes.
Look, yes. Thank you very much. I have one ask for you. Please leave this BoomWhackers because I rent it. So, yes. I'm not rich. My dreams come true, but I'm not rich still. Never mind.
kłaniam się. Mamy